Hey guys, this is Miss Shepherd. I just wanted to do a quick review with you over Chapter 12, Section 2. Remember, for virtual school, we're keeping things very simple. So there's a lot in Section 2, but really we are just focusing on the caste system in ancient India. So for us, we skipped over quite a bit of the section. We're going to start in your textbook if you have it, on page 387, and if you don't have it, it is up on the screen as well, so you can take a look at it there. So I'm gonna just take a look really at this first paragraph initially. So it says here, the caste system. Over time, India developed a social structure based on caste. A caste is a fixed social class into which a person is born. People inherited their caste from their parents. They stayed in that caste for their entire lives. Members of different castes did not usually mix socially. They were not allowed to eat together and rarely married across caste lines. This social structure is known as a caste system. So here's the thing about caste. Whatever caste you're born into, whatever these groups, these are our caste groups here, that was your caste for life. You could not change your caste. So it really didn't matter how hard you worked or how much money you had or could earn. Your caste was fixed. That was it. So when we look at like some barriers of the caste system, keep in mind that people could marry only members of their own caste. They had to hold jobs within their caste, and they could only socialize with other people that were in their same caste. So there's a lot of limitations in the caste system. Thankfully, over time, the caste system today in India is not this rigid, and we're going to take a look at how it's changed here over time. I want you also to remember that you saw some change in the caste system as you watched the video on Nick News this week. All right, so here are our caste groupings. We've got at the top, the highest caste are known as the Brahmins. They are the priests. Below them, we have the Kshatriyas, rulers and warriors. And we have the Vaishyas, landowners, bankers, and merchants. Below them are the Sudras. The Sudras were farmers, laborers, and servants. And then the very bottom group were the Dalits, the people who performed dirty jobs. All right, so we're going to go ahead and take a look at the next page here. This is page 388 in your book. And we're going to take a look at the picture. The picture is called Caste and Daily Life. It says Indians of higher varnas or caste groupings, such as the Kshatriya woman at left, so the woman there with the pot on her head, traditionally considered Dalits impure. Dalits could not use a well like the one below if higher caste Indians used it. Sudras and Dalits were traditionally forced to do heavy labor like the woman doing road work at right. The woman stacking bricks below right is a Dalit. And then they pose a question here for us. It says, which group would have been most likely to clean the streets? So think about that for a minute. Based on what you've learned, which of these caste groups do you think would be responsible for doing that kind of work? So if you said Dalits, I would say that absolutely, I agree with you. The Dalits were the ones that would do the jobs that really no one else wanted to, the dirty jobs. Okay, so in the text here, we're going to take a look at the paragraph here that starts with later a caste grouping below the Sudras developed. This was what your video focused on. So I just want to go ahead and read what your text has to say about it. It says later a caste grouping below the Sudras developed. People in other castes called its members untouchables. Known today as Dalits, these people had to do dirty jobs that no one else wanted, such as cleaning toilets or butchering animals. Members of the higher varnas, or castes, thought of themselves as pure. They avoided contact with untouchables for fear of being made unclean. In modern India, treating Dalits as untouchable is against the law. And that's really important for us to note here is that, yes, at one time, these caste groupings were, they limited people in their social mobility. They couldn't have certain jobs. They couldn't socialize with certain people. They could not move out of their caste. And so it limited what they were able to do in their daily lives. But today, Dalits can do the same work that a Brahmin could do. And a Brahmin may do the same work as what we would say an ancient Kshatriya would do. So your textbook kind of highlights upon that a little bit here in that last paragraph. It says, in India today, the law forbids caste discrimination. People's jobs no longer depend on their caste alone. Brahmins or Kshatriyas may work with their hands. Dalits may work as professionals. So here we have an example of that in this picture. This man is a Dalit, but he was also a president in India. So today, your caste group no longer determines your life or your job. So that is a little summary of what we focused in for chapter 12, section 2. Be sure to email me if you have any questions. All right, bye.